Good morning. Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today I'm excited. I grabbed some tomatoes out of the garden. I only have two, so I can only make two. That's all I have. So today what we're going to do is make my mom and dad's famous tomato tuna salad. And with avocado, it's going to be delicious. So we got some beautiful tomatoes from our garden. I went ahead and took the core out. I cheated. I love gadgets. So what I did is, so I'd be nice and even, I just barely touched my tomato with my apple cutter so that I would have better lines. I'm not the most artistic person, so it's kind of funny. But here's my core, so I'm just going to put my core there. I have 2 cans of tuna. They're light, and they're in oil. I like the canola oil. I think it gives the tuna a little bit better taste, in my opinion. And not only that, that's what I grew up eating. My mom and dad used to do it that way. So if mom and dad did it, I might as well do it. If it's good for them, it's good for us. So I already drained the tuna. And I'm just going to get it all in here. And I'm going to mix it. And you know, when I mix my tuna, I do it just like my mom and dad used to do it. Kind of cool. They were like, oh, we're making tuna fish sandwiches. I would ask my mom, and she'd be like, no, we're going to have tomato, tuna, avocado salad. I was like, all right, can I just have a tuna sandwich? And she'd be like, yeah. And so that's what she would make for us when we were younger, because, you know, they were eating this kind of stuff. And I wasn't going to eat that. You know, kids don't eat that all the time. So that's what I used to do. And now what I'm going to do is put the mayo in. So it's basically like a tuna fish sandwich. That's all I'm making to put on top of my my tomato. So I'm just going to go ahead and give a little mix. And it's as much, just make it just like you would do a tuna sandwich. If you put onions in yours, put onions in it. We don't. Not all the time. Sometimes we'll do it for a special thing, but most of the time we don't, honestly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe my spoon off, because I don't want to get my relish all contaminated. This is a really healthy, not healthy, because you've got mayo, but it's a real fun little nice dish to get your tomatoes used, to just have a nice refreshing salad. You know, when you're coming in from doing your garden. Boy, my poor hubby had to do a lot of work yesterday. We have crickets right now, and it is just messing with our garden. So my poor hubby had to go out there, and he had to make the most wonderful little cages with netting over it for all our vegetables so that the crickets couldn't come and eat them all, because we had gone out a couple times already this year, and man, they wiped out my zucchini and my cantaloupe. I was like, oh man, some of my cucumbers too. So, you know, I want to make sure that they don't do it again. So I'm going to give my hubby this nice lunch. Pick the 2 tomatoes off our vines. I'm going to go get him some fresh strawberries off the vine and give him those for lunch, since he did all the hard work. I do need to add a little bit more mayo. Not too much. Just going to brush that off. But should have just a little bit more. But use how you use normally for your sandwiches. That's the best way I can tell somebody how to do something, is do what you're used to doing, and then it'll come out great. We're going to add a little salt and pepper to this too. Yep, I think we're good here. Looks beautiful. So we're just going to do this nice easy lunch. And what I'll do is, after I make it, I'll get it in the refrigerator, and it'll start cooling even more. I had my tomatoes in the refrigerator. Picked them last night because I knew what I was going to do this morning. And then what we'll do is let the dish sit in the refrigerator until it's time to eat. So let's give a little salt and pepper here. Not too much. Just a little dash. Yep, everything looks fantastic. Remember, if you like more mayo, use more mayo. Up to you. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut my tomato. And I went ahead, I took the thing out of the tomato, so now I want to make sure I cut it right. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of artistic, not very artistic when it comes to making lines. Sometimes lines are not my friend. So what I'm going to do, my parents used to do it two ways. They would do it like this, slice like this, or my parents would cut everything out of the tomato, put it underneath, under their bed of lettuce. And my parents actually used to use the lettuce because they would eat the lettuce as well. That's why I cut a few of them in small portions so that you could see. I don't want to cut my tomato all the way. Just enough so that when I put my tuna and I spread it out, it'll be fine. Okay, about like that. Because I can stretch it a little bit and just do it like that. You don't have to have a heaping tuna, you know, but it looks nice right like that. So that's how we're going to do it. That's where our tuna's going to go. Okay, so I'm going to put this one aside. We're just going to make one for you right now. And then I'll go ahead and make the other one when we go off camera. And my parents, we grew up in California. So man, my parents loved avocados. We always ate avocado. When we were growing up, oh my gosh. You know, we always used to eat it. My avocado is a little bit firm still. You can tell when you have a hard time getting usually when you hit it with your knife and just move it this way, it'll come right out. But mine is a little bit firm still, which is fine. You know, if you grow up eating avocados, it doesn't freak you out. Some people like them firmer than mushy. Like, I don't like mushy avocados. The only time I like when the avocado is mushy, honestly, is when I'm going to make guacamole. I prefer mine to have a little bit of its own with salt and pepper. It'll have a texture. And that's how I like it to be. So this is something we just make. You can make this for dinner too and do a crostini with it. If it's real hot, you know, like right now, we're going to go. Our weather is very nice right now. We got a little bit of breeze today. We'll probably be in the 70s. We already hit the 80-somethings already. But we don't have a whole lot of in between here in Nevada. We're going to go to 80, 90 degrees in a very short time. We don't have, oh, okay, we're 40, we're 30, we're 40, we're 50, we're 60, we're 70, we're 90. We go from 60, 70 to 90 to 100. So all I'm going to do is slice the avocado, and I just turn it upside down, and I just start slicing. Your preference. You can cube it, but my parents always used to slice it, so this is how I grew up making it for my family. And all I'm going to do is take some avocado, just do it like that, just so you have enough to have with your beautiful salad. I'm going to salt and pepper them too. Very important to salt and pepper. It gives it flavor. I'm going to take it like this, like that. Oh, do it like that, like that. Ah, we got one little piece left over. Okay. Like I said, I'm not the best artiste, but I am trying. Okay. Tuna is perfect. I'm just going to take, this is how I learned how to do it. And we're just going to go like this. And you could put a bigger scoop on there if you want, or a smaller scoop. But in my opinion, one scoop's good for us all. You know? And basically, just put a little bit of pepper. Little bit of salt. And you have a finished lunch salad. So it is a tuna, tomato, avocado, lettuce salad. That's basically what I'm making. If you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be so grateful. Thank you and have a blessed week.